Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please join us for Jai Radha Madhav prayers. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana, Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari, Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana, Yashodanandana Brajana Ranjana, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Yamuna Tira Vanachari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
हरे कृष्णा डियर व्यूअर्स, आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है, बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। आज की ये जो श्रीमद् भागवतम क्लास है, ये है कैंटो 4 चैप्टर 2 और इसकी जो पहली वर्स है उसे हम रिसाइट करेंगे। चैप्टर का जो टाइटल है दक्ष कर्सेस लॉर्ड शिवा। हमने बचपन में से काफ़ी लोगों ने बचपन से ही इसकी कथा सुनी है, ये पास्ट टाइम सुने हैं कि किस तरह से एंगर में कोई भी व्यक्ति अपनी इंटेलिजेंस खो देता है और दूसरों को हर्ट करता है, दूसरों की इंसल्ट भी कर सकता है। इसलिए एंगर मैनेज करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। लेकिन हम सब अपना अपना स्वभाव लेके आते हैं और जब हमें इस तरीके की टीचिंग्स मिलती हैं तो हम में से काफ़ी लोग इस पर इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करते हैं और अपने आप को बेटर करते हैं, अपना नेचर इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश करते हैं। तो इस तरह से जब हम श्रवण और कीर्तन करते हैं फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भागवतम, भगवान के जो पास टाइम्स हैं, भगवान के डिवोटीज़ के जो पास टाइम्स हैं, उनसे हमें बहुत ही प्रीशियस लेसन्स मिलते हैं। प्रभु जी, आई वुड लाइक टू वेलकम लॉट ऑफ व्यूअर्स आज शायद पहली बार ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो हम सबको बता दें आफ्टर द वेलकम एक बार फिर से मैं आपके लिए लिंक शेयर करूंगी ताकि आप हमारे साथ फॉलो कर सकें। और प्रभु जी जीवत तो प्रभु जी हर बार श्रीमद् भागवतम क्लासेस में हमारे लिए पूरे चैप्टर का एसेंस बहुत ही बुलेटेड पॉइंट्स में छोटी छोटी शॉर्ट स्टोरीज के साथ शेयर करते हैं। इसे ध्यान से सुनिए। अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, सवाल हैं, तो क्लास के एंड होने तक वेट करिए। टुवर्ड्स द एंड ऑफ द क्लास आप पूछिए, नहीं तो मिस हो सकते हैं आपके क्वेश्चंस। सो ब्रिजेश मित्तल जी, निधि गुप्ता जी, हरे कृष्णा वेलकम। अंतर्यामी दास जी, मेघवाल जी, सचिन जी, सेनापति जी, हरे कृष्णा। द्वारका नाथ, हिंदुपुर, प्रीति कटारा, महामाया, सचिन सावंत, राजपुरुत, सुनील कुमार, सोनी शर्मा, अजय शुक्ला, जीवन कुमार, हरि बोल। सभी का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन है। वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू सी यू एट दिस टाइम। मैनी ऑफ द कंट्रीज, प्रभु जी इस वक्त रात हो चुकी है, लेकिन इतने सारे डिवोटीज, इतने सारे व्यूअर्स अपना वक्त निकाल के भगवान की कथा सुनना चाहते हैं। नीरू जी वेलकम, संजय घोष, जीवन कुमार जी, हरि बोल, गए बाना जी, हरे कृष्णा सभी को। और भी बहुत सारे नेम्स हैं प्रभु जी, सबका खास स्वागत है। अद्वैता जी, संतोष जी, सपुन ज्योति जी, जगदीश, राजेश कुमार, सरोजा, ब्राउन बॉय ये कौन सा आईडी है। सो वी हैव सुषमा जी और नील कृष्ण जी, मिहिर रानी जी, हरे कृष्णा। वेरी वेरी वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू। प्रभु जी लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द मंगलाचरण प्रेयर्स और उसके बाद हम वर्स करेंगे।
Hare Krishna. Please join us for Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam. Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiriyet. श्रवतां स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्य श्रवण कीर्तनः हृदयन्तस्तो ह्यभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सतां नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतेरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please join us in the recitation of the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 2.
प्रभु जी मैं सभी के रेफरेंस के लिए यहाँ पर ये जो वर्स है ना कैंटो 4 चैप्टर 2 की, वो शेयर कर देती हूँ डियर व्यूअर्स, ताकि आप उसको साथ में फॉलो कर सकें। मीनवाइल प्रभु जी आप प्लीज वर्स स्टार्ट कर दीजिए।
विदुर्वाच भवेशीलत्वतां श्रेष्ठे दक्षो दुहितृवत्सलः विद्वेषमकरोत्कस्माद् अनादृत्यात्मजां सतीम्।
प्रभु जी प्लीज गो अहेड।
Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Vidur inquired, why was Daksha, who was so affectionate towards his daughter, envious of Lord Shiva, who is the best among the gentle? Why did he neglect his daughter Sati? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji.
So there is a very nice purport, but we will be covering the subjects.
Is this a big purport? Then maybe we can just offer Prabhupada ji prayers or just read the purport. How about I'll read the purport? ओके, सो डियर व्यूअर्स, ये जो कैंटो 4 चैप्टर 1 चैप्टर 2 की जो पहली वर्स है, प्रभु जी ने वर्स रिसाइट की और ट्रांसलेशन बताया। जल्दी से अब मैं आप सभी के रेफरेंस के लिए आई विल रीड द परपट एंड देन प्रभु जी हम सभी को लेसन्स देना शुरू करेंगे, लेसन्स शेयर करेंगे। परपट इन सेकेंड चैप्टर ऑफ फोर्थ कैंटो, the cause of dissension between Lord Shiva and Daksha, which was due to great sacrifice arranged by Daksh for the pacification of entire universe, is explained. Lord Shiva is described here as the best of the gentle because he is not envious of anyone. He is equal to all living entities, and all other good qualities are present in his personality. The word Shiva means all auspicious. No one can be an enemy of Lord Shiva's, for he is so peaceful and renounced that he does not even construct a house for his residence. Where does he live? But he lives under a tree, always detached from all worldly things. The personality of Lord Shiva symbolizes the best of gentleness. That's why. Then, why was Daksh, who offered his beloved daughter to such a gentle personality, inimical towards Lord Shiva so intensely that Sati, the daughter of Daksh, the wife of Lord Shiva, gave up her body. So प्रभु जी हमारे साथ शेयर करेंगे दक्ष इतना ज़्यादा लॉर्ड शिवा के अगेंस्ट क्यों थे, उन्हें हेट क्यों करते थे, उनके अगेंस्ट एनवियस क्यों थे और उनको इतना उन्होंने ह्यूमिलिएट करने की चेष्टा की। उसके रीजंस हम इस चैप्टर में कवर करेंगे, बिहेवियर देखेंगे दक्ष का और किस तरह से पूरा एनवायरनमेंट इम्पैक्ट होता है। सो प्रभु जी, नाउ वी कैन डू द प्रेयर्स।
Hare Krishna, please join us for Guru Pranati. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshitarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripatadaham vande Shri Gurum Deenatarinam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So this chapter is very interesting because in the previous chapter, it was being covered. So Maitreya Muni was narrating the progeny of the daughters of Swayambhuva Manu. And Swayambhuva Manu again had three daughters, Akuti, Devahuti and Prasuti. And we heard about that. Now Prasuti was married to Daksha, who was the leader, Prajapati, one of the leaders in this universe. So there are many universes, unlimited material universes, and we are living in a very small material universe. And within this universe, the first living entity is Lord Brahma, and everyone is maintained by Lord Vishnu, and annihilation is done by Lord Shiva. Yet at the same time, annihilation and all auspiciousness, they look like contradictory, right? Destruction. Annihilation is like destruction. And how can someone be all auspicious and destructive? Because Lord Shiva is destroying everything so that a new start can happen. So every day when we start, the day starts, we have a new beginning. So every day we actually see in our life an example how a new beginning is happening. So here, even Mahatma Vidur, he is the one who is taking shelter of Maitreya Muni, and he is hearing this pastime from Maitreya Muni. And Maitreya Muni is covering this pastime, telling that, Daksha had 16 daughters. And the youngest one, Sati, was married to Lord Shiva, but she did not have any children because she gave up her body before she came of age. Now, hearing this, that she is Lord Shiva's wife, right, who is one of the, three main personalities in this universe, Vidur was very much shocked and he said, how could it be? So in this verse we heard, like, when Daksha was most affectionate to his youngest daughter, right? How could he be envious of his son-in-law, Lord Shiva? While Lord Shiva is known to be the best among all the gentle people. right?
सो प्रभु जी रियल लाइफ में भी हम सभी का ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस होता है कई बार कि पर्सन ए हैज़ ग्रेट रिलेशनशिप विद बी,
Yes.
लेकिन बी के जो लव्ड वंस हैं उनके साथ ए का अच्छा रिलेशनशिप नहीं होता है, एंड यू नो फॉर सम रीज़न दे डोंट सी आई टू आई, एंड सो वी हैव सच रियल लाइफ सिचुएशंस. सो हम जब ये पास्ट टाइम्स पढ़ते हैं हमें ध्यान देना चाहिए कि हमें केयरफुल रहना चाहिए एक्चुअली इन सच वीकनेसेस ऑफ हार्ट लाइक एनवी, एंगर, ईगो. इसमें आकर इनके इन्फ्लुएंस में आकर किस तरीके से यू नो वी डोंट हैंडल रिलेशनशिप्स प्रॉपरली, जबकि हमें ये ब्यूटीफुल लाइफ मिली है फॉर डीप मीनिंगफुल beautiful relationships. So Prabhuji, please go ahead and
Yes.
give us more insight on this
So
chapter.
Devi, you said it very nicely, because a devotee is ajashatruva and shanta. Ajashatruva means does not consider anyone as his enemy, because a devotee always thinks of all other living entities as servants of Lord Shri Krishna, and they are very dear to Lord Krishna, because Lord resides in everyone's heart as Paramatma, super soul. So understanding this, a devotee is equally disposed towards all living entities, and among those such devotees, among such Vaishnavas, the topmost Vaishnava is Shambhu. Vaishnava Nam Yatha Shambhu.
Lord Shiva.
So Lord Shiva is the greatest, number one Vaishnava. So of course he is the most gentle, and his name Shiva means all auspicious. So here he is curious, Vidur is curious, how could this happen? And we see such pastimes happening again and again. We see the pastime where Hiranyakashipu becomes envious of his own son, ready to kill his son Prahlad. We hear how Suruchi pushes Dhruv Maharaj off the lap of King Uttanpad, because she becomes envious that he wants to become the proprietor of the throne, heir of the throne. So she pushes him. Even in Mahabharata, we see Duryodhan, who's the first cousin of the Pandavas, while Yudhishthira Maharaj is ready to share, all the Pandavas are ready to share the kingdom with their cousins, Kauravas, but Duryodhan wants everything for himself. So much so that he says after the Gyatwas and Vanvas is over, that I will not give you a land that you can drive pin into,
Right.
the tip of the pin. So such envy, such jealousy. And Narottam Das Thakur says that envy cannot be used. All other, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, means again, those can be used. Lust, anger, pride, greed, delusion, they can be used in Krishna consciousness, but envy is one thing that cannot be used in Krishna consciousness. So today, this chapter, we will be looking at 5 lessons. First lesson is looks can be deceiving, right? Because we see like Prahlad Maharaj, just as small boy, looks can be deceiving. Hiranyakashipu, the ruler of the universe. So looks can be deceiving. We see Suruchi, very attractive looking wife, the younger wife of Uttanpad, while Dhruv Maharaj, just a 5-year-old small boy. So we see such pastimes. Gajendra, he's an elephant. So again, looks can be deceiving. And second is that ignorance is bliss. Sometimes people say this, but is it really so? Because when we are in ignorance, we make mistakes, and sometimes, that's why we should be careful not to even commit jadaprad. Dhruv Maharaj was not known as a devotee of the Lord when Suruchi pushed him from his father's lap. He was just a 5-year-old boy. But later on, he became a great devotee of the Lord, so much so that Lord gave him a kingdom greater than Brahmalok, right? The best kingdom in this universe. So ignorance is bliss, sometimes used in this material world, but it may not have the right implication. Third is, people say, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. But if you are Brahman, if you are spiritual, why are you having material experience? If you are Brahman, you should have spiritual experience, and spiritual experience is very easy to attain. You can just take to the chanting of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And those of you know what's the meaning of this Mahamantra, please share in the comments so that others may also know that. Now, fourth lesson that we hear about is, there is Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. So we hear Lord Krishna revealing that one who is situated at Brahman stage, right? We're talking about number 3 only, Am Brahmasmi. So if you are situated in Brahman stage, then what is your behavior? Na shochati nakangsha. So one does not lament in Brahman stage about the past and does not aspire for the future, right? So the person is not living in the past, because it's gone, that's lost, and future is a dream. So they are focused on the current moment. But what do they do in the current moment? Na shochati na kangsha sama sarveshu bhuteshu. They look at all living entities with equal vision, understanding that everyone is very much dear to Lord Krishna. And Mad Bhakti Labhate Param, and constantly engages every moment of their life in devotional service. Devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna. So sometimes when we are looking at this, that there sometimes conflict happens because of envy, because of jealousy, then there's some collateral damage happens, right? People in anger sometimes say things which they don't mean, but because of anger, it just comes out. जैसे कहते हैं ना कि धेनु पिस जाता है गेहूं के साथ. So collateral damage. Other people are also pushed into this fight and they suffer because of such, conflicts, such, and when conflict arises, people are mostly focusing on the impact they have from the other person. They are not looking at the intention of another person. Now, this is also very important, that when the conflict arises, why this intention versus impact can be there. And this particular one, when conflict arises, everyone is so much focused on impact, which is the cause of, the conflict, while not focusing on intention, has been given very nicely in various, examples in scriptures. Like Prahlad Maharaj, he is, trying to help his father, that my dear father, you have won over the universe, but you have not been able to successfully win over your mind, right? And mind can be our best friend when we engage in devotional service, and it can be our worst enemy when we engage in sense gratification. So that's why Prahlad Maharaj was trying to help his father. But his father was thinking, oh, this boy has become a devotee of my enemy Vishnu, so I must kill him, right? Because, a friend of an enemy becomes an enemy. And sometimes in the materialistic thought, if you are not on our side, then you must be against us. This mindset is very dangerous. Sometimes people say, oh, if you are not part of this group or you're not part of that particular group, then you must be against us because, this is our group. And this is the major cause. This is material consciousness that we should be very careful about. And Lord Shiva has been described in this chapter as Chara Chara Guru. So Chara is the ones who are moving, and then Achara is non-moving. So he is the spiritual master of all of this universe, and of course he has a whole sampradaya after him, right? He has Rudra Sampradaya after him. He also is the topmost Vaishnava. Now, how does this conflict arise between a father-in-law and a son-in-law? Has been described by Matrimony, in response to the question Viduji just posed in the first verse. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, Prabhuji, इससे पहले we dive deeper into
Yes.
this situation. ये जो real life की situations हम life में deal करते हैं ना, there are so many conflicts, there are so many battlefields going on in our relationships, in our minds, and we feel helpless. तो जब हम इस तरह की कथा, इस तरह के पास्ट टाइम्स पर मेडिटेट करते हैं और उनके लेसन्स को डीपली समझते हैं, with the help of instructions and the teachings from Vaishnava Acharyas, then we get a better understanding how day to day we can keep some control over our anger, over the dictations of our mind. और यहाँ पर तो प्रभु जी जैसे कि आप बता रहे हैं, अब नरेट करने वाले हैं किस तरह से दक्ष ने अननेसेसरली ईगो में, एनवी में लॉर्ड शिवा पर कर्सिंग की, एंड फिर कर्सिंग एंड रिकर्सिंग की साइकिल चली उस एनवायरनमेंट पे. बट लॉर्ड शिवा जो कि टॉप मोस्ट वैष्णव हैं, वो शांत रहे, ग्रेव रहे, और उन्होंने एक शब्द भी नहीं कहा. This is the kind of Vaishnav etiquette, the Vaishnav behavior we should have goal for. We can use anger in service of भगवान. भगवान की सेवा में हम अपना क्रोध यूज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन unnecessarily using our free will, we should have control to hurl curses and humiliations at innocent living entities. So, Prabhuji, I'm very, very excited. We are doing this chapter. Please go ahead. What are the different points you want to share in this chapter
Yes,
today?
now that Devi, you have talked about like you can use anger in Krishna consciousness. Now, sometimes people are surprised. How can a devotee use anger in Krishna consciousness? We can discuss various examples. Now, there are a few examples. If you know some examples, please share in the comments. We have an example where Lord Krishna is saying, Arjun, Mamasmara Yuddhacha. So, remembering me, fight. And to fight, you need to employ your anger. So Arjun uses his anger in the fighting as a Kshatriya, and on the battlefield at Kurukshetra. And similarly, Hanuman, when in Ravan, when they were attacking at Lanka against Ravan. So again, at that time, Hanuman uses his prowess to burn the whole Lanka previously when he visited Sita Mata and later on when he was fighting with the demons. So again, Kshatriyas, they use their anger in the mission of the lordship. So that is very nice example. And yet at the same time, devotees are very sober by nature. Just like we also see the example of Durvasa Muni. He becomes angry and produces a demon to attack Amrish Maharaj, but Amrish Maharaj stayed with his board, a Kshatriya, yet but he was welcoming a Brahman, after breaking the Ekadashi Vrat for Prasadam. So again, he was in a position of a host. He definitely doesn't want to attack his guest because Atithi Bhagwan ka roop hote hain, right? So we have to look from that perspective. So again, going back to what our first lesson, looks can be deceiving. So in this chapter, while Viduji has already expressed that Lord Shiva is the spiritual master of the entire world, he has no enemy and his very peaceful personality and is always satisfied in himself. Atma Ram hai. So such a greatest among the demigods, his name is also Mahadev. Right? That means the greatest among the demigods. How is it possible that a Prajapati, a leader Prajapati, could be inimical towards such a great personality? So he is also wondering that someone giving up their life is a very difficult thing. And how could this quarrel between father-in-law and son-in-law could lead to goddess Sati giving up her life?
Yes, प्रभु जी, सच ए चेस्ट गॉडेस जिस तरह से एड्रेस किया है इस चैप्टर में देवी सती को, शी गेव अप हर बॉडी बिकॉज ऑफ क्वारल बिटवीन हर डियर फादर एंड हर डियर हस्बैंड. तो इस तरह से लाइफ में सिचुएशंस आती हैं वेयर वी फील टोटली लॉस्ट, हर्ट, ह्यूमिलिएटेड, and then we are at a loss to decide properly what should we do, what choice should we make, and we can often make such choices which are cause of grief to our loved ones. तो प्रभु जी आगे बताइए इस चैप्टर में what all happened, what did Daksh do?
Right. Once again, sometimes we see people facing such atrocities or such difficult situation in their lives, right? It normally happens when mother-in-law and wife are not going along and the husband is, getting sandwiched. Or when father-in-law or mother-in-law on the wife's side, once again, and the son-in-law, they're not getting along, then the wife or the daughter is, who's in the middle between these two parties is constantly facing all those difficult situations and trying to pacify everyone. But here we see that Daksha, he was, once performing a great sacrifice. And in this sacrifice, he was performing it for the peace of the entire universe. So again, Bhoktaram Yagatapsam Sarvalok Maheshwaram. So in Bhagavad Gita 5.29, which is also known as peace formula, Lord Krishna is revealing to Arjun, Bhoktaram Yagatapasam, that I am the beneficiary of all Yagya Tapasam. Yagya is sacrifice, Tapa is austerity, Sam is basically charity and all other activities. So he is the beneficiary. So Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna is the beneficiary of all sacrifices. And in the previous chapter, we also covered that when you make an offering in the fire, during fire sacrifice, we end it with Swaha. And yes, Swaha happens to be the wife of Agni Dev. And yes, also in another references said to be the wife of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now this kind of like got me curious. Well, Swaha is the wife of Agni Dev. Then why do we say that Swaha is wife of Yagyapurusha? Because in the previous chapter we heard that Yagyapurusha's wife's name is Dakshina, right? Yet at the same time, it reminded me that the reference is given, and we see from Srila Prabhupada's example that once he was visiting a temple and he was identifying that the wives are actually married to Vishnu, they are actually husbands of Vishnu, and we are trying to enjoy the wives. So again, from that perspective, it's shocking. And even the temple president, who was a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, became angry. He was upset when he heard that actually, we are encroaching on the property of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Jivera Swarup Hoya Krishna and Nityadas. So again, we are all eternal servant of Lord Krishna. So even though we are married to another living entity, we should treat them as Vaishnavas or Vaishnavis with proper respect. That way we can have the proper dealing and engagement in our devotional service in a humble mode, in a tolerant mode. So here, Swaha is identified as, in the previous chapter, as wife of Agni Dev. So all the offerings are going through Swaha to her husband Agni Dev, who is a representative of Yagyapurusha, right? So Yagyapurusha has placed him as representative, and it is Agni Dev who distributes whatever has been presented in oblations for different personalities, is distributing to those personalities. And in this assembly, as we heard in the previous chapter, Agni Dev has 3 sons, and they have further sons. So again, total of 49 of Agni Devs and his family, sons and grandsons are there. They are all the ones they are taking through the oblation and distributing to different personalities in whose name these oblations have been presented. So here, in this great sacrifice, Daksha is the main Prajapati who's organizing this sacrifice. There are great sages like Vashishta Muni there, Asita is there, there is also Bhrigu Muni is there. So all these great munis, the great Brahmanas are there, Vashishta is there. So again, when they are in this assembly, as soon as Daksha entered, his luster was as effulgent as sun.
Prabhuji, luster means bodily
Yes.
shine, bodily
Yes.
glow.
Yeah, he was, very fair, very golden looking complexion. So he was and he had very attractive, very effulgent features. So as soon as he entered the assembly, Prajapatis are said to be in the mode of passion, right? There is a combination. So Prajapati, who are demigods, are also mode of goodness. And then because Daksha means expert, and he was, going to increase progeny, helping Lord Brahma in Lord Brahma's mission. So again, that's why mode of passion, because Lord Brahma is the personification of mode of passion. So when he enters, because of his bodily effulgence, everyone is so impressed. Everybody except Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, they got up from their seat. They gave up their seat to welcome Daksha. And Daksha feels really nice, right? Because Kshatriyas, they are all about name, fame and glories. Now, let's look at it this way. Daksha is entering. He's dressed in the best of the garments. Again, he's dressed with golden ornaments all over, silk clothes, and everyone is rising him with a great, majestic looking feeling. In the same, assembly, there's Lord Shiva. And at this time, let's also understand that Lord Shiva, he did not have Ganges yet on his
Jata.
Jata,
Yeah.
in his matlocks on his head. So his matlocks were like scattered. And on his body, what does he have? He has ashes smeared on his body from the crematorium. Once again, because there's so much ashes flying at the crematorium, and that's where Lord Shiva is, wandering and collecting the various offerings that have been made in his name. So he's getting those, but his body is all covered with ashes. He only has a mrikchala, right? A deer skin covering his loins and, the lower part. And then he has a trishul, a trident on his hand. And on top of that, he just has a garland of skull. So now looking at it, he lives in crematoria and he has got matlocks and he's got ashes all over him. He's wearing a garland of skull. It's a very scary look, contrasting that of Daksha, who looks so effulgent. If you were to look at, and Lord Shiva, Daksha is fair in complexion, very fair. Lord Shiva is dark in complexion. So again, sometimes people, they look at white and black and this on the bodily level. But whose vision is this? This is a materialistic vision. So yes.
सो यस दैट्स अ ग्रेट पॉइंट एक्चुअली प्रभु जी आपने जो बात अभी बताई कि दक्ष के वेलकम के लिए आउट ऑफ रेस्पेक्ट एंड ऑनर सारे डेमी गॉड्स खड़े हो गए, सारे सेजेस ब्राह्मण्स, लेकिन लॉर्ड शिवा जो हैं वो अपनी जगह से खड़े नहीं हुए. दैट सीम टू दक्ष रियली उनके ईगो को ठेस पहुंची कि हाउ कम माई सन इन लॉ इज नॉट वेलकमिंग मी. एंड एक्चुअली हमारे वैष्णव आचार्य इसका बहुत सॉलिड रीज़न एक्सप्लेन करते हैं, जो आई एम श्योर आप अभी हम सबको बताएंगे. लेकिन आपने एक बात बोली बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट, दक्ष वॉज ए ग्रॉस मटेरियलिस्ट. और जब मटेरियल कॉन्शियसनेस में हम ऐसे ऑब्जर्वेशंस करने लगते हैं ना, तो छोटी छोटी बात पे हमें क्रोध आने लगता है, हम रिलेट नहीं करते हैं. वी डोंट सी एवरीथिंग इन रिलेशन टू भगवान. We don't think much, we jump to conclusions, we make assumptions, our ego is hurt on every single thing, and then before we know, we are using speech in a manner it is not supposed to. बोला जाता है क्रोध में संयम रखना चाहिए. We should not speak such words which can hurt other people. तो यहाँ पर भी यही हुआ. दक्ष जो है वो बहुत ही एक्सपर्ट था, राइट? He had such great body effulgence and all that. But it seems spiritually वो advanced नहीं थे, right?
No.
So please tell us more about it. What's going on?
So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that Kshatriyas, when they are engaged in a mode of passion, when one is engaged in sacrifices, they are looking for name, fame and glory. So Daksha was performing this great sacrifice for name, fame and glory. And many of the Brahmanas in the assembly were engaged in this because they knew there will be great dakshina, right? There will be great offerings that they would be able to get in charity. So again, they were there, to help Daksha because they knew that Daksha is rich. He is very effulgent personality, very famous personality. He's performing these great yajnas which will lead to a lot of wealth and lot of glories for them as well. Sometimes people, they want to attach with a very famous person so that they share the fame and tell people, hey, we are associated with such and such person, and such person comes to us for this, various kind of requests, with various requests, and we help them. So this is where when Daksha entered, of course he observed, right? When Daksha is looking from the perspective of name, fame and glories, he sees everyone getting up from their seat except for two personalities. Lord Brahma, well, Lord Brahma is his father, and then Lord Shiva. Now, he already had some malice, right? He already had some negative feeling towards Lord Shiva from the
Actually,
beginning.
Prabhuji, he was in material consciousness.
Yes.
That's the root cause. Material consciousness में, we are carrying lot of anarthas in our heart, right? So then, what should we understand from it?
So again, now the interesting thing is, there is two verses which describe this material consciousness in Bhagavad Gita. And it is my father-in-law, he actually shared this when we were walking, because I always used to refer to Kamesha, Krodesha, Rajaguna Samudbhava, Mahashano, Mahapama, Vidya Enam Iha Varenam. That, from lust, anger arises, and lust is in the mode of passion, but anger is in the mode of ignorance. So one falls down from the position, so this lust is a dire enemy. And he said, but there is even an elaborate description. So my father-in-law shared this with me, which I want to share with you. Dhyayate vishwam pumsa sangasteshu pajayate sangas sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bhijayate krodhat bhavati sammoha sammoha smriti brahmasad buddhi nashad vinashyati. So when my father-in-law and Devi's father, he was sharing this, that he elaborated it, and I went back and I studied again Bhagavad Gita. That's such a nice elaborated, which is amazing, and it tells us how this material consciousness comes and takes us away from spiritual consciousness. And we are spiritual beings. Why should we have material experience? We want to have a spiritual experience. Then what causes material experience? That needs to be done. So this is a root cause analysis of this material consciousness, how one develops material consciousness. So here, dhyayate vishyan pumsa sangashteshu vijayate. जब हम ध्यान करते हैं कौन से विषय पे, जो मटीरियल सेंस ऑब्जेक्ट्स के ऊपर. So whatever we meditate on, right, sangashteshu vijayate, we develop attachment towards that thing. So when we constantly think of Lord Krishna, we get attachment towards Lord Krishna. Hamari ruchi, which is attachment, goes towards Lord Krishna. But one who is looking for sense objects for sense gratification, his attachment grows towards that sense object. Sangha sanjayate kama. So when one is getting attached, he becomes lusty to acquire that. So a devotee starts to love Lord Krishna when he is meditating on Lord Krishna. But a materialistic person, when thinking of sense objects, get attached to the sense objects and now gets lusty desires to acquire and enjoy that sense objects for sense gratification. Sangha sanjayate kama, kamat krodho vijayate. And from that lust, anger arises. So again, how could anger arise if you get the object? Well, you become proud, right? If you get the object, you become proud, and then, somewhere down the line, you are looking for next and next and next, and somewhere down the line, you will not get something, you become angry, like Daksha becomes angry. He's looking for respect from everyone. And one person, right, Lord Shiva already doesn't like him. And when Lord Shiva does not get up from his seat, he is feeling hurt, he is feeling insulted. And Kamat krodho bijayate. So again, when anger arises, krodhat bhavati sammohat. From the anger, the delusion arises. Sammohat smriti brahmasat. And from this delusion, bewilderment of memory. So we cannot think properly. All our thoughts are, completely shaded. We cannot use logic.
We are misled. We become confused.
Yes.
And we then, in agitated mode, we fall down to inferior modes. Actually,
Mode of
anger
ignorance.
itself is in inferior mode,
Yes.
right, Prabhuji?
Yes.
So there is no end to
Yes.
all these lower inferior modes of nature. इसके workings का कोई end ही नहीं है, और इसलिए बार बार स्ट्रेस दिया जाता है. We need to take shelter, we need to surrender, we need to associate with Lord's holy name. लेकिन प्रभु जी, यहाँ पर लॉर्ड शिवा जब अपने स्थान से उठे नहीं, तो ऑब्वियसली वो एक्चुअली टॉप मोस्ट वैष्णव हैं. 24/7 वो भगवान के स्मरण में रहते हैं. एंड ही वॉज हमारे प्रभुपाद जी ने कई बार लेक्चर्स में एक्सप्लेन किया है कि वाई डिड लॉर्ड शिवा नॉट गेट अप. द रीजन इज लॉर्ड शिवा वॉज सो एब्जॉर्ब्ड इन हिज मेडिटेशन, एंड सो उनके जो वर्शिपेबल लॉर्ड हैं, लॉर्ड संकर्षण, सो लॉर्ड शिवा ही डिड नॉट हैव एक्सटर्नल कॉन्शियसनेस, और उन्होंने नोटिस ही नहीं किया कि कौन आ रहा है कौन आ रहा है, कौन जा रहा है, और वो बस अपने एब्जॉर्प्शन में, ध्यान में लीन थे. सर्विंग हिज लॉर्ड एंड चैंटिंग हिज ग्लोरीज एंड हिज मास्टर. और इतने पीरियड में दक्ष ने उन्हें ऑब्जर्व किया, एंड ही जम्प्ड इनटू कंक्लूजन्स. He felt humiliated, and then the whole story goes on.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Sammohat again. Dhyayate vishant pumsa sangashteshu pajayate sanga sanjayate kamaha. So because of kam arises because of attachment, and kamat bhavati sammohat smriti brahmasat. So again, once memory is bewildered, smriti brahmasat buddhi nasho. So from bewilderment of memory, one's intelligence is lost, so they cannot use any logic. All their
Right.
analytical ability is gone. And buddhi nashat vinashyati. And from this destruction of intelligence, one completely gets destroyed. So this is how materialistic thinking of material sense objects to enjoy, for sense gratification, they lead to this path through anger and lust, anger and greed. These are the three gates of hell. So we have to be very, very careful not to be lusty, not to be angry, and not to be greedy. Hare Krishna.
So प्रभु जी, एक्चुअली कई बार लोग इस तरह से सोचते हैं कि हम ये जो पास टाइम सुन रहे हैं दक्ष का, लॉर्ड शिवा का, ठीक है, दक्ष ग्रॉस मटेरियलिस्ट थे, बट वो कहाँ इस वक्त सैक्रिफाइस एरिना में वो किस तरीके के सेंस एंजॉयमेंट में नजर आ रहे हैं. तो इट इज़ अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट. ही वॉज आफ्टर नेम, फेम, ग्लोरी.
Yes.
दैट्स द मटेरियल कॉन्शियसनेस. एंड उसके पीछे पागल होकर उन्होंने, उनकी जो इंटेलिजेंस थी, वो बिविल्डर हो गई, हिज मेमोरी वॉज लॉस्ट। जिस तरह का पाथ प्रभु जी ने अभी अभी भागवत गीता की बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल टीचिंग शेयर की है प्रभु जी ने, जिसमें प्रभु जी ने बताया किस तरह से वन अंडर द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ लस्ट, एंगर, ग्रीड loses his intelligence and falls down.
Yes. So looks can be deceiving, and Daksha was completely going on the looks at how people are behaving towards him, how they are impacting, and he felt like even though Lord Shiva is in meditation, he was not aware of the glories of Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva's appearance just appeared opposite, right? He was surrounded by ghosts and hobgoblins. He was covered in ashes, living at crematoriums, and wearing a garland of skull. Now, sometimes people ask, why is Lord Shiva in this form? So again, sometimes even love is not properly understood. Once Devi Parvati, so I'm giving you a reference. Why is this garland of skull, which is such a shocking scene? Sometimes, if somebody comes in front of you wearing a garland of skull, I can guarantee like 90% of people will run away from that. They would not like to have such a sight. But there is love behind this, strange look of Lord Shiva. Once Parvati, she said to Lord Shiva, why do you wear garland of skull? So Lord Shiva says, my dear wife Devi, right? So he's addressing his wife Parvati, right? So he's saying that you have taken many, many births and you have always been married to me. And when you left me, when you gave up your body, I took that token as the skull and put it in this garland. So he doesn't want his wife to be away from him. So all these skulls are actually, of his wife. That, Parvati, previously Sati and so forth, she has taken in various births, and he is the one wearing that garland of skull. Now when people hear this, now people have a different perception about this whole event, which reminds me how looks can be deceiving and how people again may have different perceptions. So there is a beautiful example that comes again. Stephen Covey, in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he discusses this example. Once what happened, he was, sitting in a metro train, and he was just traveling along with others, going as commuters. And suddenly he saw at his, metro railway station, a man walked out with a newspaper in his hand and a couple of his sons, young boys, toddlers. And so the man, he just opened his newspaper, sat on the seat just beside Stephen, and he was reading the newspaper. While what was his sons doing? They were running back and forth in the car, which is like the whole compartment is called car. So, and they were like kicking people, they were creating a lot of noise and nuisance. So everyone was getting upset, and they were getting upset looking at this man who's not paying attention. He has just opened the newspaper and he's putting his head in the newspaper, completely absorbed. So Stephen could not, bear this. He said, do you realize that your sons, they are causing nuisance in this car, and this is not proper? So the man, he's as if he just woke up from his sleep. He said, oh, I'm so sorry, we are just coming from the hospital, and my wife, she just died in the hospital. So when they heard the news, they do not know how to handle it. Now the same passengers who were angrily looking at the boys and their father suddenly had a change of heart, because they understood why the kids were behaving the way they were behaving, why the man was completely absorbed in putting newspaper on his face and not paying attention, completely oblivious to the external consciousness. He had no external consciousness because internally he was completely meditating on a great loss of his wife. Sometimes this happens. So looks can be deceiving, and we should understand the situation before we react to it, or before we jump to conclusion. So again, there is a ball people get, like ball of 8 or something like that, and they shake it, and the ball says, today you are going to get win a lottery. So they go and get a lottery ticket. This is like jumping to conclusion.
So प्रभु जी, इसी बात पर एक बहुत ही परफेक्ट एग्जाम्पल ध्यान में आता है. हम में से काफ़ी लोगों को एक्सपीरियंस है सोशल मीडिया यूज़ करने का. व्हाट्सएप है, फेसबुक है, खासकर फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पर लोग फोटोग्राफ्स डालते हैं अपने हैप्पी मोमेंट्स के, जिन मोमेंट्स में उन्होंने सेलिब्रेशंस किए हैं, और काफ़ी लोग इन पिक्चर्स को देखकर एजम्पशंस लगाते हैं, कंक्लूजन्स डिराइव करते हैं। ओह लुक एट दीज पीपल, इनकी कितनी हैप्पी लाइफ है, कितने खुश दिखते हैं हमेशा। और काफ़ी लोग इस तरीके से कई बार एंग्री हो जाते हैं या डिप्रेशन में चले जाते हैं या इरेटिक बिहेवियर दिखाते हैं, अनफ्रेंड कर देते हैं, ब्लॉक कर देते हैं। मैंने ये सिंपल सा एग्जांपल इसलिए उठाया है क्योंकि अपीयरेंस कैन बी डिसेप्टिव। और माइंड का वर्क क्या होता है एट ऑल टाइम्स? माइंड इज मेकिंग चॉइसेस एंड ऑल्सो कंक्लूडिंग एंड जंपिंग टू assumptions. So we should be careful about that. यहाँ पर भी दक्ष ने क्या किया? He jumped to conclusion, he got offended, and the whole story followed.
Yes. So when now Daksha, he paid attention that Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, they did not get up when he came onto the arena. And Lord Brahma immediately welcomed him with sweet words appropriate to his position. Now when Lord Brahma, who is the president of the great assembly, is welcoming him, he is pacified. Okay, Lord Brahma, is my father. He's welcoming me, so it's very nice. But then he does not see any reaction from Lord Shiva. And he jumps to a conclusion that Lord Shiva is not gentle person anymore. He has, given up all etiquettes and he must be jealous of my position. So again, Lord Shiva is not doing anything. He's actually in meditation of Lord Sankarshan. He's lost. He's so much internally conscious that he lost consciousness of the surroundings around him, and the external consciousness was nil. But Daksha could not realize the great glories. He was not aware of the glories of Lord Shiva. Even Lord Brahma is aware of the glories of Lord Shiva, but Daksha wasn't at this time. And sometimes people say, well, if Lord Shiva had, Ganges on his head at that time, if he had the crescent moon on his head, if he had the Damru, he's also known as Nataraj, then maybe it would have been different. Well, there is one important piece that's missing, right? When again, these are very attractive looking, so if one gets attracted, but there are also snakes on Lord Shiva's body generally, and in this occasion, even that pastime has not happened, because that happened later on, Samudra Manthan and later on. So again, we have to understand things with proper perspective. So looks can be deceiving is the first lesson. So we should not jump to conclusion just because someone's behavior may not look appropriate to us. We should understand there must have been some reason. Someone is crossing, driving in a very fast speed. Sometimes you can think maybe the poor man's wife is about to give birth to a baby and he's rushing to the hospital. Give benefit of doubt.
Right. और कई बार होता क्या है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी गो टू टेम्पल, पीपल क्रॉस ईच अदर. कई बार दे आर कैरिंग सो मच इन देयर हार्ट एंड माइंड, दे डोंट नोटिस एंड दे जस्ट क्विकली पास एंड द अदर पर्सन गेट्स ऑफेंडेड. मुझे हरे कृष्णा नहीं बोला, मैंने हरे कृष्णा का रेस्पॉन्स नहीं दिया, आज प्रसादम में मुझे एक ही गुलाब जामुन मिला, आज मुझे ठीक से राइस सर्व नहीं किया गया. तो इस तरीके से खाली ये तो एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल मैंने बताया. रियल डे टू डे लाइफ में वी आर ड्राइंग कंक्लूजन्स. वी शुड बी केयरफुल अबाउट दैट. So, Prabhuji, how are we doing with time?
Yeah, we're doing well. Now, Daksha, he addresses, now he wants to make his point clear because he's hurt, right? And sometimes when someone is hurt, they want other person to listen to them. Even when other person is not ready, they want them to listen. But Daksha is a Prajapati. Daksha means also expert, right? So even in presenting his ideas, he is very expert. So he is saying that all the sages, Brahmanas and fire gods, please hear me with attention. Because I'm speaking about the manners of gentle person. He's talking about the etiquettes, right? And he's saying that I'm not speaking out of ignorance or envy, but in reality, he's completely ignorant of the situation that Lord Shiva is in, and he's saying that he's not speaking out of ignorance or envy, and he's very envious of Lord Shiva because he could not understand why his youngest daughter, his most dear daughter, married Lord Shiva. Why did she want to marry Lord Shiva? He could not understand that she is the eternal consort of Lord Shiva. So, of course, she will always want Lord Shiva to be her husband. So, in this ignorance and because of envy of the position, because he is the leader of the Prajapati, but everybody calls Lord Shiva as Mahadev, the greatest of the demigods. So, now he is saying that I am not speaking in ignorance or envy, but those are the two main characteristics that he is speaking in. So, sometimes people, they present, perception. They create a perception. They put on a facade like a face mask. They put on a facade showing that they are so good, but inside they are very evil. And that's why actions speak louder than words. And what is he going to do? He says in the assembly that Lord Shiva has spoiled the name and fame of the governors of universe. He's saying that all the governors, all the important administrators of the universe, their name and fame is gone because he has polluted the path of gentle manners. And he's calling Lord Shiva as shameless and saying that he doesn't know how to act. Well, devotees, they are carefree, but they are not careless. There's a gulf of difference between careless and carefree. Carefree is one who's constantly engaged in serving the Lordship. So they are serving the Lordship, and even in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is an incident that comes that a devotee is trying to cross over Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body, and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that if you have to do your service, you should do whatever it takes to fulfill the service. And there is another example that comes to mind is when in Midis Srila Prabhupada has sent some of his disciples, and they said, Srila Prabhupada, there is nothing, there is no vegetarian stuff for here to eat, they only serve meat. Then Srila Prabhupada said, eat meat but preach. So again, that doesn't mean that we should start eating meat. Once again, you have to be careful of time, place and circumstances.
Exactly.
Right? You should still follow the four regulative principles and not try to find excuses. Sometimes people rationalize, then rationalize. So they provide rational lies, right, to, sometimes, break the four regulative principles. So now he is continuing to speak in this manner that, and now he curses Lord Shiva. Now on top of that, because he is in anger, he is saying that this Lord Shiva, he appears like a honest person, and he has accepted a subordinate position. Now this is again material consciousness. In material consciousness, people look at different kind of upadhis, and in Krishna consciousness, sarvopadhi vinirmuktam tat paratvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. So again, give up all varieties of designations related to the body. Right? Because what is material consciousness? Thinking I am a man, I am a woman, thinking I am an Indian, I am an American, thinking I am an Englishman, I am a Hindi man, all these kind of positions.
प्रभु जी, actually बहुत दूर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. I am a mother, I am a sister, I am an IT professional, I am an MBA professional, I own so much, I am the second richest person, I am the super richest person,
yes.
I have influential relatives, I have so much money invested, and so on. There is no end to it. हम सब इसको admit नहीं करना चाहेंगे, पर हम सब इतना ज़्यादा designations और इस body से अपने आप को identify करते हैं, और यही reason है most of the times we carry lot of anarthas in our heart, and उसको admit भी नहीं करना चाहते हैं, because जैसे ही हमें ये teachings मिलती हैं, इन teachings के lenses से हम दूसरों को देखने लगते हैं, जबकि ये teachings हमें अपने ऊपर apply करनी चाहिए सबसे पहले. So
now in the contrast of a materialist who's always looking material relativity, right, higher and lower, famous and infamous, a devotee samasarveshu bhuteshu is looking at all living entities with equal vision, right? Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shuni chavashopakecha pandita samadarshina. So one who is in proper knowledge, right, pandita, so he is becoming sober by knowledge. In today's material world, people are becoming proud because of knowledge, right? Sometimes they get degrees, I've got bachelor's, master's, 2 PhDs, 3 PhDs. And when they're getting all these degrees, they are showing off by saying, I am such a qualified person, you better respect me. While in reality, the knowledge should make one more humble.
इसीलिए श्रीला प्रभुपाद ने बार बार अपनी टीचिंग्स में हमें ये ब्यूटीफुल इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए हैं कि वी शुड मेक एन एफर्ट टू गेट द रियल नॉलेज. द रियल नॉलेज इज द सुप्रीम नॉलेज, द नॉलेज विच विल हेल्प अस गेट आउट ऑफ दिस मटेरियल एग्जिस्टेंस. वेयर एज दिस नॉलेज जो हमें एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन से मिली है, जिससे हमें कई कई डिग्रीज मिल जाती हैं, लेकिन बेसिक अगर लेसन हमने नहीं समझा है, हाउ टू बी अ बेटर पर्सन, how to be kind and compassionate to other living entities, how to share Krishna with everyone, how to take Lord's names. अगर हमने यही बेसिक क्वालिफिकेशन एक्वायर नहीं किया तो ये सब डिग्रीज यूजलेस हैं. So, प्रभु जी, please go ahead.
So again, now while Lord Shiva is looking at everyone with equal vision, Daksha is looking with different comparisons, right? He's thinking, I'm so important. And Lord Shiva, he's taken a lower position. He's saying in the assembly that he has taken a subordinate position by marrying my daughter in the presence of fire and the Brahmanas. So fire gods are present, Brahmanas are present, the sages are present, and they were present when Lord Shiva married Sati Devi. So he's saying that my daughter is equal to Gayatri. And Lord Shiva pretends to be like an honest person. So he's actually calling Lord Shiva as dishonest person.
Pretender बुला रहे हैं.
Yes.
Pretender address कर रहे
Because
हैं.
he's saying he's subordinate to me, he should pay respect to me. He should pay homage to me. And he did not do that. So again, that's why he's calling Lord Shiva as dishonest person. Now he starts looking at external features. Now Vaishnavas understand the external features of our body are material, right? That does not make a difference because we are all living entities, spiritual beings. So we should be looking at the action of a being, not the looks of one. But the beauty in this material world is skin deep. So he's saying Lord Shiva has eyes like that of a monkey. And that he has married my daughter whose eyes are like that of a deer cub. Now deer cub has very beautiful big eyes. And so he's comparing the features of Lord Shiva and his wife. That's like, she is very beautiful wife. Husband is not so beautiful. So people say, how did they get married? How did this happen? How did they marry each other? And then he is now coming to the point, nevertheless, now the physical feature has nothing to do it, but he is putting that as a reason, saying that he did not stand up to receive me, nor did he think fit to welcome me with sweet words. So again, in the beginning when he is a little angry, he is saying he did not get up, but then he paid attention that Lord Brahma also could take offense, that I could be saying, but he said, also added that, he did not even welcome me with sweet words because Lord Brahma welcomed him with sweet words. So he was satisfied. And then on top of that, now because his anger is coming out, he's losing himself, right? So in anger, he's saying, I had no desire to give my daughter to this person, to Lord Shiva. He has broken all rules of civility. He is not a civil person. He does not follow any rules and regulations. He is impure, always covered with ashes. Yet I was obliged to hand over my daughter to him, just as one teaches the message of the Vedas to a Shudra. So he is saying, because Shudras are not qualified enough to receive the messages of Vedas. They are, again, you have to develop your qualification. And this Kali age, we normally see that, people are thinking, Kalo Shudra Sambhava, everyone is Shudra, then it doesn't matter. Anyone can do whatever they feel like. Sometimes this is also mindset. But again, there is a reason that we have to build qualifications so that we use whatever knowledge we get in the proper benefit of humanity. And that requires qualification. That's where qualification comes. You won't hand over a knife to a child or to a rogue and perform an operation on your body, right? You want someone who has completed doctor's degree, done MBBS, MD and so forth, and specifically specializing in the area where you need your body to be operated on. So again, qualification is important. Hare Krishna.
In addition to that, प्रभु जी, हमें कुछ important points इस वक्त नोट करने चाहिए कि जब ऐसे extreme emotions में we are judging the other party, we should be careful. हमेशा दूसरे person का भी कुछ perspective होता है, appearances are deceptive, and उसके अलावा हमारा mind भी हमें कुछ dictations दे सकता है जो कि purely हमारे perspective से हम किसी situation को देख रहे हैं, and that may not be the real story. Real life में everybody is having their own battlefields in their lives going on, and we have no clue about that. इसलिए कभी किसी को judge नहीं करना चाहिए, and without having complete information, we should not make assumptions about others. और यहाँ पर इस sacrifice में तो दक्ष का, जैसे कि आपने बताया, दक्ष was feeling humiliated. एक जरा सा उनके सन इन लॉ ने अगर सन इन लॉ का डीप जो मेडिटेशन की स्टेट थी उसका उन्हें रियलाइजेशन नहीं था, और अपनी प्रिय पुत्री के हस्बैंड से इस तरह से ह्यूमिलेशन लेकर दक्ष ने इतने सारे कंक्लूजन्स निकाले, मिस आइडेंटिफाइंग with his position, with Lord Shiva's position. And so, Prabhuji, this chapter like is giving us so much insight कि हमारी day to day life में हमारे जो conflicts हो जाते हैं ना, conflicts in the family, conflicts in our friend circle, conflicts at our workplace, conflicts in so many relationships everywhere. अगर हम ये understanding develop करते हैं, we try to understand, we try to listen, not only listen effectively, listen from heart. And if we stop judging, if we see everybody in proper perspective, try to give them some benefit of doubt, we can really make our life so simple and sweet, isn't it? So Prabhuji, आगे बताइए, आगे what how did he then curse Shiva?
Now,
Yeah.
because now he is saying that, not just dishonest, now he is picking up what are the places like Lord Shiva's lifestyle comparing with his, right? He lives in palace again. Daksha is married to Prasuti, who is daughter of Swayambhuva Manu. He's also a Prajapati, he's a progenitor of this universe, and he's a leader among the, Prajapatis. So again, from that perspective, he's living in a very nice palatial buildings, always wearing silken clothes, always, regularly taking bath and expertly giving speeches all over the place. Very famous personality. And how is he comparing that Lord Shiva? Now he's saying that Shiva lives in a filthy places like crematoriums. And who are his companions and associates? They're demons, ghosts, all these abominable creatures. They are his. And he, sometimes walks naked like a madman. Right? So he is like sometimes Lord Shiva is crying, sometimes he is laughing. He's meaning that he's careless, right, about the etiquettes like Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva is not careless, he's carefree, he's constantly meditating on Lord Sankarshan. And that's why he appears like a Avadhuta. Avadhuta means carefree. It's also Avadhuta Brahman story comes. Lord Dattatreya is referred to as Avadhuta Brahman in the 11th canto. So he's saying that, because he's always covered with ashes, he does not bathe regularly, and he ornaments his body with the garland of skulls and bones, and he doesn't know the story behind the garland of skulls. So now he is saying that he's called auspicious in name only, right? But in reality, he's the most inauspicious creature, and he is, dear to the crazy beings in the gross mode of ignorance, and he is their leader. So now this is way of saying that he is like worse than Asura. He is like the fallen personality. While in purpose, Srila Prabhupada reveals that Lord Shiva is so great, he is the spiritual master of the whole universe, that he can even elevate the ghosts and goblins to the level of spiritual platform. What to talk about Brahmanas and sages? So again, we hear this, and Panchratrika Vidhi, the one we use for worship as per the Shastras, was actually Panch Ratrika. Ratri means nights, Panch means 5. So it was over 5 nights that Lord Shiva imparted the knowledge of how to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead to Narad Muni. So again, Panchratrika Vidhi, was imparted by Lord Shiva. So we have to understand that he can easily elevate Brahmanas and sages to the spiritual platform, and he's so potent that he can even elevate the gross, demons and ghost goblins to the spiritual platform, because he is Sama Sarveshu Bhutashu. He is looking at all living entities with equal vision. It does not differentiate even between the yonis, between different kind of life forms.
Hari Bol. So, dear devotees, dear viewers, till this point, Prabhuji has explained to us how Daksha, under the influence of material consciousness, with anarthas in his heart, he judged Lord Shiva adversely, and he is thinking highly of his daughter, that his daughter Sati is so enlightened, she is so beautiful, so chaste, and how did she end up getting married to Lord Shiva, who is unclean in habits and not worthy to have the hand of his daughter. देखिए मटेरियल कॉन्शियसनेस में कि कितना इंटेलिजेंस फॉल डाउन हो सकती है, और इन सब रीजंस के कारण यानी कि दक्ष ने पूरा जो ट्रांजैक्शन है ना अपनी पुत्री का जो ट्रांजैक्शन ऑफ मैरिज ऑफ हिज डॉटर विद शिवा, ही थॉट दैट वाज टोटली नॉट इन ऑर्डर। और इसके बाद प्रभु जी किस तरह से उन्होंने कर्स किया,
Yes.
प्लीज गो अहेड
So
एंड
again,
कवर दैट।
now Daksha, when he is saying so much negativity, sometimes this happens. A person in anger goes beyond what is true. So what he does is now, collateral damage is happening. So sometimes collateral damage happens in anger because now he is not going to attack Lord Shiva. He is going to also attack Lord Brahma, who is his father.
Thank you,
He's
Beta.
saying that on the request of Lord Brahma, I handed over my chaste daughter to him. Although he is devoid of all cleanliness and his heart is filled with nasty things. So he is now saying that Lord Brahma, he is not saying my dear father, Lord Brahma. He is basically saying the teacher of this universe. A teacher gives good advice to the students, right? But he is saying that it seems like even Lord Brahma, he is not a very good teacher. He's not a very good advisor, and he gave me the wrong advice that I should let my daughter be married to Lord Shiva. So now he's attacking Lord Brahma in anger. So again, Lord Brahma and the demigods, they could understand that this is now, Daksha is crossing his boundaries. And yet at the same time, who is he attacking? He's attacking Lord Shiva, the greatest of the Vaishnavas. And Lord Shiva has not said anything to this point. And so the great sage Maitreya continued that he is still saying that Lord Shiva, even after he has called him so many names, he has blasphemed him in an open assembly, Lord Shiva is just sitting against him, as if he's like against him. So again, he's thinking that, oh, Lord Shiva is, he wants to insult me more. He's not going to correct his behavior. So he's getting more and more insulted. So now he's ready to give a curse. So before giving curse, sages and prajapatis, again Brahmanas, they normally wash their hands so that in a pure state, when they say the curse, it has effect. So he washes his hands and mouth and curses with the following words. He says that all the demigods present here, they are eligible to get share in the oblations of the sacrifice. But Lord Shiva, who is the lowest of all the demigods, should not have a share. Now he is saying Lord Shiva is the lowest of, but the word he uses also means that in front of Lord Shiva, all these demigods are lower. They have lost their fame. So again, when he is addressing Lord Shiva, cursing Lord Shiva, it is actually a blessing in disguise. All the demigods present there were coming with the fruitive mindset, with material consciousness. The Brahmanas had material consciousness. The sages coming to this sacrifice had material consciousness. We will get nice wealth, right? There will be a lot of oblations, lot of charity. So Lord Shiva, who is the topmost Vaishnava, is on the absolute platform. He is transcendental to material consciousness. So of course, it would be not fitting for such a great Vaishnava to be sitting and eating with all these sages and Brahmanas and demigods who are on the material platform. So actually it was a blessing in disguise for Lord Shiva that he would not have to accept any oblations from the sacrifice that is being performed. Hare Krishna.
और प्रभु जी, श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी इसी के साथ पर्पट में एक बहुत अच्छा सा रेफरेंस देते हैं कि जो हमारे एग्जॉल्टेड वैष्णव हैं गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज, वो एक टॉयलेट के साइड में बैठकर चैंट किया करते थे हरे कृष्णा महामंत्रा। इसकी ये थोड़ा सा इसकी जानकारी सभी को होना चाहिए कि इसमें ऐसी क्या बात है। सो वो बताते हैं इसी तरह मैनी मटेरियलिस्टिक पीपल वहाँ पर आकर उन्हें डिस्टर्ब किया करते थे उनकी चैंटिंग में। तो उनकी संगत को अवॉइड करने के लिए गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज टॉयलेट के साइड में बैठ के चैंट करते थे ताकि उन्हें एकांत मिले, ताकि वो भगवान का नाम ले पाए, क्योंकि मटेरियलिस्टिक लोग फिर उस एरिया में नहीं जाते थे वहाँ पे दुर्गंध और ऑब्नॉक्शियस स्मेल के कारण। लेकिन गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज इतने ग्रेट थे कि उन्हें एक्सेप्ट किया गया है as the spiritual master of a great personality as His Divine Grace Om Vishnupad Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Goswami Maharaj। तो कंक्लूजन ये है कि लॉर्ड शिव ने जो बिहेवियर उनका जो देखा दक्ष ने, वो इसलिए था कि वो अवॉइड करना चाह रहे थे मटेरियलिस्टिक लोगों का एसोसिएशन जो उनको डिस्टर्ब कर सकते थे उस वक्त क्योंकि वो थे साधना में, वो कर रहे थे भगवान की भक्ति, और वो भक्ति में भगवान में की ध्यान में एंगेज थे, इसलिए लॉर्ड शिवा ने अपनी तंद्रा तोड़ी नहीं और उठकर खड़े नहीं हुए. सो प्रभु जी, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Hare Krishna. But then the perception matters, right? Sometimes people say perception matters because sometimes in material consciousness, people think of perception to be the reality and they follow those reality. Now, sometimes negative things become reality in negative manner and people become attached to such rituals and they think that this is all the purpose of life is. Eat, sleep and be merry. That's the mantra of today's world, right? And but they don't realize that actually it is committing suicide, because if you have not developed consciousness, true consciousness, self-realization, then you are going to suffer in hell. So again, yes. So we'll quickly cover the remaining part of this chapter. So again, Daksha has cursed and then he leaves the Yagyasthali, the sacrificial arena. Now that is a great offense onto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? It's like, you came for an aarti and in the middle of aarti you are living. Lord is getting glorified. You're not supposed to live in between, in the middle of aarti. Or if you're gossiping with your friends in the middle of aarti. Well, the focus should be the Lordships, the deities. We should be, glorifying them and focusing on them. Yes, we should pay obeisance to devotees, and again focus back on, the deities. So again, having good relationship with devotees is important. Yet at the same time, Aarti is referring directly to serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here, Daksha, by leaving, now he offends even Lord Vishnu, for whose satisfaction he was performing this great sacrifice. So Acharyas revealed he was committing one offense after another offense after another offense. And what's happening on Lord Shiva's side, his associates are getting offended. Hare Krishna.
Yes, प्रभु जी, आपने जो ऑफेंसेस वाली बात बोली तो व्यूअर्स के साथ मैं शेयर करना चाहती हूँ कि हम तो ये जानकारी ले रहे हैं इस वक्त कि लस्ट, एंगर, पैशन किसी भी व्यक्ति को क्रेजी बना सकते हैं, चाहे वो दक्ष के जैसे बहुत ग्रेट ही क्यों ना हो, क्योंकि दक्ष नाम का मतलब ही यही है कि वो एक्सपर्ट है सारी मटेरियल एक्टिविटीज में. तो लेकिन क्योंकि उसका एवर्जन था अगेंस्ट सेंटली पर्सनालिटी, ग्रेट वैष्णव सच एज शिवा, तो दक्ष वाज अटैक्ड बाय 3 एनिमीज, एंगर, लस्ट और पैशन. तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु के इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं हम सभी को कि हम सभी को बहुत केयरफुल होना है इस लाइफ ऑफ भक्ति में. वी शुड नॉट ऑफेंड वैष्णवास. चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने अपनी टीचिंग्स में ये कंपैरिजन दिया है. ये जो ऑफेंसेस होते हैं ना, वैष्णव अपराध, दे आर लाइक मैड एलिफेंट डिजीज. एज ए मैड एलिफेंट कैन डू एनीथिंग हॉरिबल. तो इसी तरह अगर कोई वैष्णव को ऑफेंड करे, मतलब he can perform any abominable actions, and we don't want to do that because we want to make this life perfect. Hari Bol.
So again, this is where Srila Prabhupada also explained that there is a quarrel between neophyte Vaishnavas, Vaishnavas who are in the beginning of their spiritual journey. That doesn't mean that they have only been there for 6 months or so. Sometimes you find neophyte Vaishnavas of someone who has been practicing devotional service for 35-40 years. Because they never focused on, getting away from the fruitive interaction. They're always thinking that I am in this position, I am, a president of the temple, or I am a senior person because I was initiated in 1978 or 1979 or something like that. So even sometimes we find neophyte Vaishnavas. So time is an element of this material world, not of the spiritual world. So for spiritual consciousness, time is not a factor, it is the consciousness that is the factor. Our bhav. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. प्रभु जी, how about, क्योंकि हमने about आज आधा चैप्टर किया है.
I'm just going to cover those 3 verses, curses back and forth.
Yes,
and
please
we'll
do that. And after that, because a lot of devotees,
yes,
they are waiting for one mala chanting,
yes,
and it's very late at night.
Sure.
So please go ahead and
so
cover the 3
Nandeshwar,
verses.
he became upset and he gave 3 curses to the Brahmanas who were gathered there, because sometimes these Brahmanas, when Daksha was speaking against Lord Shiva, they were smiling and feeling very nice that okay, yes, he looks very bad, Lord Shiva, so Daksha is right, because they wanted to please Daksha. So Nandishwar, Nandi is the uh, Vahan hai, Lord Shiva ke. So he's the carrier. And he gives three curses. First curse is any materialistic person will be bereft of transcendental knowledge. Now that is a fact. Yet at the same time, it has been explained that Nandi says that all these Brahmanas who are coming here with this materialistic mindset, as fruitive workers, they will be bereft of transcendental knowledge. And in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that sometimes one is attracted by the flowery language of Vedas, right? And these are for the people who are associating, thinking that I am this body, whose Gramya Sukha, which means material happiness, is what they see, without the knowledge of eternal and blissful spiritual life. And Daksha, the second curse is that he says that Daksha will very soon have the face of a goat because he is attached to the sex life only and he has forgotten Vishnu Pada, Vishnu Gati, referring to Lord Shiva. And so he is saying this materialistic education and intelligence, nascently engaged in fruitive activities, would lead to repetition in the cycle of birth and death. Right? So Srila Prabhupada in many of his lectures, he gives the difference between material knowledge, which is more of a shilpi, right? An artist-based, knowledge, while the true knowledge, spiritual knowledge, that of a yogi. Yoga means connection with the Supreme. So that's the focus of a spiritualist. So the spiritual knowledge focuses on transcendental platform. Material knowledge focuses on maintaining this body, and having, making the arrangements for eat, sleep, mate, defend. So again, and then the third curse he says is that the third curse on the Brahmanas is functioning even in the age of Kali, that Lord Srila Prabhupada explains. He's saying that those who are envious of Lord Shiva being attracted to the flowery language of Vedas, they will become fruitive. They will always be looking at everything as trade and transaction. So in a flower, aroma or honey are not eternal. So this example is given that a flower may have very nice aroma, but in due course of time that aroma may not be there. Actually the flower itself may not be there. Similarly, the honey in the flower is also not eternal, it is temporary, because one thing that is bound to get destroyed. And so all its characteristics or qualities will diminish as well. So similarly, the so-called Brahmanas cannot discriminate what to eat and what not to eat. They acquire money begging from door to door simply to satisfy their bodily needs. So again, this is about sense gratification. Sometimes we see some of the Brahmanas, they're just focusing, okay, you come and give chanda, you come, want to do this puja, you give so much money, we'll perform puja, and they don't even carry out their duties nicely, right? So again, this is also something we have to be very, very careful that, the Vaishnavas are constantly engaged in serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So everything should be dovetailed in pleasing Lord Shri Krishna. So whatever is received in charity, whatever is carried out as part of sacrifice or austerity, is focused on pleasing Lord Shri Krishna, not for sense gratification. So, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I criticized this Brahmanas principle like that. They would say that this is hereditary title or position, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he condemned this principle very strongly, that one is not Brahmana by age but by, Chatur Varnam Maya Shritam Guna Karma Vibhagasya. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that one is based on a specific class of the four Varnas, based on one's Guna and one's Karma, by one's, qualities and by one's activities, actions. So that's what determines. Actions speak louder than words. That lesson is covered here. So during his conversation with Ramananda Rai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, regardless of whether a person is born in a Brahman family or Shudra family, regardless of whether he is a householder or a sannyasi, if he knows the science of Krishna, he must be a spiritual master. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had made so many Shudras, disciples of his, as great, devotees of the Lord.
First class Vaishnavas. Like Srila Haridas Thakur, he is called Namacharya. He was born in a Muslim family. We know about Sakir Malik and Dabir Khas, who was Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami, one of the leaders of the 6 Goswamis. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, three curses हो गए हैं.
Ab Sage Bhrigu curses in return,
which
because
we can cover in the next, because
Okay,
Prabhuji
sure.
काफी लेट हो गया है और ये पास टाइम्स इतने नेक्टेरियन है. We want to keep listening to them. So let us, Prabhuji, now chant one mala Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and we can resume the next class, the rest of the chapter in the new class next time. So आप में से जितने लोगों के पास हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र चैंट करने के लिए बीड्स हैं, माला है, कृपया ले आइए. हम भी अपनी मालाएं ले आए हैं और सब मिलकर एक साथ प्रभुपाद जी की वाणी के साथ हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र चैंट कर सकते हैं. माला चैंट करने के बाद जरूर बताइएगा अगर आपने हमारे साथ चैंट किया है. वी विल बी हैप्पी टू हियर फ्रॉम यू. हमें 3 बातों का ध्यान रखना है. पहली बात, हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र का मीनिंग क्या है? नाम अर्थ चिंतनम. हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र का मीनिंग है, ओ मदर राधे, ओ लॉर्ड कृष्णा, ओ लॉर्ड राम, प्लीज एंगेज मी इन योर ट्रांसेंडेंटल लविंग डिवोशनल सर्विस. इस नाम अर्थ चिंतनम को करते हुए, ध्यान रखते हुए हमें चैंट करना है क्लियरली और लिसन करना है अटेंटिवली. और इस तरीके से हमें मिलेगा होली नेम्स, श्री नाम प्रभु का एसोसिएशन, क्योंकि वो बहुत ही सुपर पोटेंट, सुपर पावरफुल हैं. होली नेम्स, दे आर नॉन डिफरेंट दैन भगवान हिमसेल्फ. और कलिएज टाइम्स में यही हमारा रिकमेंडेड युग धर्म है. सो चंदन कुमार जी, निधि गुप्ता जी, हरे कृष्णा गीता माता जी, नरेंद्र कुमार जी, आप सब काफ़ी एंशियसली वेट कर रहे हैं. प्लीज़ ज्वाइन करिए. वी विल स्टार्ट हरे कृष्णा महामंत्रा. जस्ट लेट मी क्विकली पुट ऑन, यहाँ पर श्रीला प्रभुपाद जी की वाणी में मैं ये चैंटिंग चला रही हूँ ताकि हम सब साथ में चैंट करें. से पहले हम करेंगे पंच तत्व मंत्र. प्लीज टाइप द पंच तत्व मंत्र एंड लेट्स चैंट दैट टुगेदर एंड लेट्स स्टार्ट चैंटिंग हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र. श्री कृष्ण
चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे. कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम. कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे राम. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम. कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम. कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम राम. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. हरे राम. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. राम हरे राम हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे. राम Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Ram
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare. Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hari Bol
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna dear devotees, आपके कुछ कमेंट्स से हमें ये जानकारी मिल रही है। आप में से कुछ लोगों ने हमारे साथ एक माला चैंट किए हैं। जिन्होंने अभी तक इंडिकेट नहीं किया है ज़रूर मेंशन करिए कमेंट्स में। If you have chanted or even done some Shravanam of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra few times, that would be awesome. हरि बोल निधि गुप्ता जी, नरेंद्र वर्मा जी, गीता देशा जी, संध्या रागनाथ जी, हरे कृष्णा Hari Bol, thank you so much for letting us know. Neelam Kukreti ji, wonderful. Good to see you in our live session. Hare Krishna. So, क्योंकि इस चैप्टर में इतना डेप्थ में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट का रीज़न एक्सप्लेन्ड है और किस तरह से एंगर में अपनी इंटेलिजेंस को लूज़ करके मटेरियल कॉन्शियसनेस में दक्ष ने किस तरह से वैष्णव अपराध किए वन आफ्टर अनदर एंड देन इट इम्पैक्टेड द फॉलोअर्स ऑफ लॉर्ड शिवा नंदीश्वर जी ने भी फर्दर कर्स किया और द होल काउंटर कर्स किया द होल एनवायरनमेंट वाज एजिटेटेड एंड सो इस पूरे नरेशन को हम अगले न्यू भगवत गीता सेशन में रिज्यूम करेंगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे प्लीज़ जॉइन अस इन दैट एंड मीनवाइल आप में से जितने लोगों ने आज इस सेशन से बेनिफिट लिया एक लाइन में या फ्यू वर्ड्स में व्हाट आर योर टेक अवे लेसन्स फ्रॉम दिस सेशन कमेंट में ज़रूर लिखकर शेयर करिए सो दैट जो न्यू व्यूवर्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं उन्हें भी बेनिफिट मिल सके मोनिका ग्रोवर जी वंडरफुल आपने भी माला चैंट की संध्या जी रोहित जी शिशुपाल जी हरे कृष्णा वरुण छाबरा जी आपने भी चैंट किया वंडरफुल सो आप में से जो व्यूअर्स हमारे रेगुलरली सेशंस अटेंड करते हैं लाइव सेशंस टुवर्ड्स द एंड यू नो वी लव टू सी व्हाट वाज मेन लेसन फ्रॉम दिस लाइव क्लास टुडे उसको फ्यू वर्ड्स या एक लाइन में लिखकर शेयर करिए फ्यू सेकेंड्स के लिए हम वॉच करेंगे कमेंट सेक्शन और प्रभु जी देयर वर 2 क्वेश्चंस एक्चुअली आई नोटेड अगर आपके कोई क्वेश्चंस हों तो ज़रूर कमेंट्स में लिखिए प्रभु जी आपके क्वेश्चंस एड्रेस कर सकते हैं प्रभु जी आई हैव 2 क्वेश्चंस जब हमारा सेशन लाइव क्लास चल रही थी देयर वर 2 क्वेश्चंस सो आई एम गोइंग टू रीड आउट दोज क्वेश्चंस so that we can answer them. Hare Krishna. Just give me a few seconds. I'm trying to pull it up. This is the question. So ये question है नेहा शर्मा जी का. She is asking प्रभु जी, how can we avoid the collateral damage? जो जिस तरह से आज का जो हमने पास टाइम हम ये श्रवण कर रहे हैं ये कोलेट्रल डैमेज ये कॉन्फ्लिक्ट जो हुआ है बिटवीन दक्ष एक्चुअली इट इज फ्रॉम दक्ष साइड राइट इन मटेरियल कॉन्शियसनेस तो इसका सॉल्यूशन क्या है प्रभु जी प्लीज गिव सम टिप्स
So again, there has been a lot of study done, and where it is expressed, the most important one is that we should understand that if we are feeling something, we should be able to speak it in words in a manner so that others can relate it irrespective of misinterpreting it, right? So it is like how I feel. That should be expressed. Like we talked about Dhruv Maharaj, right? We are also doing Krishna Katha and Kirtan and we are covering Dhruv Maharaj's pastime, where we saw that Dhruv Maharaj, he was so much affected by the behavior of his stepmother that now he desired a kingdom greater than his great-grandfather, Lord Brahma. So again, yet at the same time, he expressed his feeling to Devashi Narad. When Devashi Narad came to help him, he said, I would like to, attain this target. And I am a Kshatriya, so your instructions are very good for Brahmanas. But for a Kshatriya boy, I would like to, if you can help me in this purpose, I would really appreciate. So he was specifically calling out his feelings. And so his spiritual master, Devashi Narad, was able to help him. So if Daksha would have said that if, Lord Shiva could, provide, speak some sweet words in my honor, because this, I am as Daksha, as a leader, Prajapati, the progenitors of this universe, as their leader, I am feeling little hurt. And if he had said this way, then Lord Shiva would have, been given an opportunity by saying that Daksha is feeling such and such way. Could you say some sweet words? Lord Shiva would have glorified with him with all bounds crossed, right? But he did not take that path. He decided to attack Lord Shiva based on external consciousness, based on the looks. And so the beauty is skin deep in this material world. But in spiritual world, one is constantly engaged in serving the Lordship. So that's why Lord Krishna in Uddhav Gita, Canto 11, talking to Uddhav, he says that you and I are not different. I am not different from you. It doesn't mean that Uddhav has become Krishna, because Uddhav is constantly engaged in loving Krishna with service, with his devotion, constantly serving. So Lord wants to serve his devotees. So there is a constant giving, loving exchange. So giving is loving, right? So this is sharing, caring, loving, giving. All these aspects are there on the transcendental platform with Lord Shri Krishna. So on that platform, if Daksha had expressed his desire, then Lord Shiva would have glorified him and also imparted some spiritual knowledge so that he would have, risen above. He would have transcended the three modes of material nature as well. Hare Krishna. Hopefully this answers the question.
Yes, so Neha ji, I also want to add little bit कि in a day to day life, in our real life, इस तरीके के डैमेज को अवॉइड करने की बहुत सारी एक्चुअली स्ट्रैटेजीज हैं एज पर माई अंडरस्टैंडिंग सो फार व्हाट आई हैव रेड इन वैष्णवाचार्य's टीचिंग्स. पहली चीज़, with mind, body and words, we should try to engage in devotional service. और डिवोशनल सर्विस के मूड में रहने के लिए हमें मोड ऑफ गुडनेस में तो एटलीस्ट सिचुएटेड रहना है. यानी कि हमारा जो आचार व्यवहार, रहन सहन जो है, अगर मोड ऑफ पैशन और इग्नोरेंस में रहेगा तो हम कैसे भक्ति फॉलो करेंगे. और अगर एक अच्छे भक्त नहीं बनेंगे तो किस तरह से हम नियंत्रण रखेंगे अपनी स्पीच पर, अपने इस तरीके के कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स पर जो स्पीच के कारण हो जाते हैं. दूसरी बात प्रभु जी ने जो बहुत अच्छी बताई, वी शुड लर्न टू नेम आवर फीलिंग्स. हमारी जो इमोशंस होते हैं, जो फीलिंग्स होती है ना, वी शुड ट्राई टू डेवलप ए वोकैबुलरी, with the help of our like-minded friends who are in bhakti, with the resources like teachings of Vaishnavas, with some nice trainings which are available. I am feeling angry, I am feeling upset. इस तरह से हमें express करना चाहिए rather than acting it out, judging people, deriving conclusions based on some assumptions and labeling them, calling them names. So ये चीज़ें avoid की जा सकती हैं. conflicts, collateral damages avoid किए जा सकते हैं अगर हम सीख लें कि अपनी feelings को कैसे name कर express करें. So of course sadhu sangha is ultimate remedy for everything. अगर इस तरीके से कुछ bothering thoughts और situations हैं life में, we should discuss with the Vaishnavas and take guidance from them. So hopefully आपके question के आपको कुछ tips और response जो मिले हैं उससे आपको help मिलेगी. हरि बोल. So,
and when we speak, we should speak all positive, and if the negative thoughts come, we should immediately curb them. We should not speak things that could hurt another living entity. They may be true, but then if it is just to show the person down or to show ourselves great, those are not the things a Vaishnava or a devotee looks for. They want to only share things that are beneficial to others. So speech has been provided to us as a gift, and a gift should be used appropriately. Hare Krishna.
और ये जो collateral damage की बात कर रहे हैं, this is actually an outcome of certain behavior which is an impediment to bhakti.
Yes.
और प्रभु जी हमेशा एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. रूपा गोस्वामी जी ने नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन में nicely he has explained what are the impediments to bhakti and how we can follow 6 principles to make spiritual advancement. तो इस तरह हमारे पास tons of resources हैं, only that we should learn how to apply it. और जब सिचुएशन रियली ख़राब होती है तो देखिए सुपर वैष्णव, टॉप मोस्ट वैष्णव शिव जी क्या कर रहे थे. वो अपने ध्यान में लीन थे, शांत थे, ग्रेव थे, उन्होंने रिएक्ट नहीं किया. तो आशा है आपको बहुत हेल्प मिली होगी इस रेस्पॉन्स से. काव्या अग्रवाल जी का क्वेश्चन है, हाउ कैन आई एंड माई ट्रस्ट इश्यूज. सो कुछ जो ट्रस्ट के इश्यूज होते हैं, इस पर पूरा लेक्चर हो सकता है प्रभु जी. लेकिन बेसिकली जो ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग होती है किसी भी रिलेशनशिप में, जहाँ कोचिंग होती है, जहाँ मेंटरिंग होती है, जहाँ फ्रेंडशिप होती है, ट्रस्ट के ऊपर बेस्ड होती है. अगर कहीं ट्रस्ट पे इश्यूज हैं, वी डोंट हैव ए ट्रस्ट वर्दी रिलेशनशिप, तो उसको बेटर कैसे बनाया जा सकता है, हाउ कैन वी एंड. इसके लिए एक पर्सपेक्टिव है अपना बिहेवियर, ताकि दूसरे हम पर ट्रस्ट करें, और एक पर्सपेक्टिव है अगर हम किसी पर ट्रस्ट करना चाहते हैं तो उस पे उनमें कौन सी क्वालिटीज वी शुड लुक फॉर. So please give some insight.
So again, in this, there is an advice that comes from some of the gurus in this area. Means gurus like legal advisors. And they say, means again, Stephen Covey also says this, that trust but verify. So you should trust others that they are going to do good, but you should make sure that the transaction is transparent and you continue to verify. And if they ask, you say, yes, I trust you, but I just want to verify for peace of my mind. That way, having a transparent, transaction, making sure that you are aware of how you trust the person, it grows over time. So again, we need to examine and discuss the trust issues, identify the source, and in order to overcome those trust issues, we take proper steps to verify and ensure that yes, it is in alignment. And we have to also create a foundation of trust, right? So trust starts with faith, some interaction that you. So it is based on improved communication. It's free flowing communication. So that's why trust and verify requires both the parties to be able to communicate effectively, right? So that they can overcome trust issues. And then of course there is another method, which is like getting help. When you have trust issues, then you confide in a friend, you consult with an advisor, you seek spiritual help from someone who's more advanced. So sometimes sharing, your deepest fears, your concerns, your, various doubts enable us to overcome these fears, this negativity, and we can be more aligned in our spiritual progress. Hare Krishna. Hopefully this answers your question.
हरी बोल. सो ये जो क्वेश्चन था प्रभु जी, ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, काव्या अग्रवाल जी ने पूछा था, और आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह बहुत सारे मेथड्स बताए, हम सभी से शेयर किए, हाउ वी कैन ओवरकम द ट्रस्ट इश्यूज. बट द बॉटम लाइन, वी शुड गो फॉर साधु संगा. We should take the help of devotees, we should take help of the teachings of Vaishnavacharyas, and best of all, we can always pray to Krishna. We can directly have a heart-to-heart exchange with Bhagwan. लेकिन कभी कभी अपना दिमाग इतना डिस्टर्ब होता है, हमारा माइंड हमें इतना डिस्टर्ब करता है कि we don't directly go to Bhagwan, and we will call any number of friends and discuss the problem with them, or blaspheme the other party who is not trustworthy. सो इन सभी का सॉल्यूशन ये है कि सबसे पहले तो हमें डीपली स्टडी करना चाहिए. जहां हमें ट्रस्ट इशू है, दूसरों का एक्शन और अपने एक्शन डीपली इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करने चाहिए, स्टडी करने चाहिए. और जैसे कि प्रभु जी ने बताया, अपने जो ट्रस्ट इश्यूज हैं, इन्हें एग्जामिन करके डिस्कस करना चाहिए विद कॉन्फिडेंशियल पीपल, जिससे कि हम फाउंडेशन क्रिएट कर सकें, ट्रस्ट की इम्प्रूव्ड कम्युनिकेशन रख सकें और टाइमली हेल्प ले सकें. हरी बोल. विष्णु जी, लक्ष्मी शर्मा जी, हरी बोल. ये सेशन इस वक्त एंड होने वाला है. वी आर रियली अप्रिशिएटिव ऑफ एवरीवन हु जॉइंड अस टुडे. Prabhu ji, do you want to add something?
So again, even when you listen to someone giving, sharing the spiritual knowledge, Srila Prabhupada said, don't surrender your intelligence, right? Sometimes we become so emotionally inclined that people can misguide you or misuse your resources. So Srila Prabhupada always warns his devotees that we should not be speculative and we should not be sentimentalist, because both are bad situations. We should always be asking for references. So that's why based on his example, Srila Prabhupada's example, when we prepare something for our live sessions, or when we prepare, we always stay with the Shastras, from the Acharya's teachings, and from the experiences that we have realized in our very life when practicing Bhakti Yoga, devotional service. So again, that is something very important, and constantly providing references is an essential piece, because then it is tried and tested method. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. इसी बात पे प्रभु जी, I am thinking if we should do some kirtan before we end the class. How many of you want to have some kirtan? Please indicate in the comments. आप में से कितने लोग हमारे साथ हरि नाम कीर्तन में पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे? कमेंट्स में अपना इंटरेस्ट एक्सप्रेस करिए. I need to see at least 5 comments, 5 responses saying yes, we want some kirtan before we end the live today. Hari bol.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. All right, we
Hare
have
Krishna.
Narendran Verma ji. Hare Krishna. Sandhya Ragnath ji. Narendran Verma ji says, only surrender to the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Wonderful. So, do we have anyone interested for kirtan today? Hari bol. Yes, Geeta Desha Mataji. Wonderful. She's always enthusiastic and motivating us for more kirtan. वरुण छाबड़ा जी हरे कृष्णा। मनी वरुण छाबड़ा जी ने एक बहुत ही प्यारा दोहा मेंशन किया था प्रभु जी कमेंट्स में।
ऐसी बाणी
बोलिए
बोलिए
मन का आपा खोए और इनको शीतल करे आप हु शीतल होए। So our speech should be sweet and it should not cause distress to anyone. We should learn to express our feelings. We should learn to name our feelings so that our loved ones know what we are going through so that we can avoid conflicts. So Prabhuji,
Yes.
should we go ahead and start Kirtan?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Sandhya Mataji, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
So Prabhuji, Geeta Mataji writes, most beautiful Kirtan chanting with you Mataji, Prabhuji and all dear devotees. So dear devotees, यही है पोटेंसी साधु संगा की। हम सब साथ में श्रवण करते हैं, कीर्तन करते हैं, एक दूसरे को इंस्पायर करते हैं। और नरेंद्र वर्मा जी ने लिखा है, थैंक यू प्रभु जी एंड माता जी फॉर टुडेज सेशन। थैंक यू डियर डिवोटीज। हरि बोल। श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीला भगवत पाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र की जय। Have a beautiful, amazing, wonderful Krishna conscious evening, Krishna conscious day where it applies. Hari Bol. Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna. Om
Hare
Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna.